welcome back to another episode of... Sorry. Are you good? Are you good now?
I might be dying, but I'm okay.
Well, welcome back to another episode of Bibliophiles Audiophiles. In this episode, we are doing Blow Me Down by Katie MacAlister. Is that how you say her name? Or is it MacAlister?
I was thinking MacAlister, but it's also MacAlister.
Yeah, it's like M-A-C Alister. So probably MacAlister.
Katie, if you're listening to this.
Yeah, let us know how you say your name, sis. For real. We are too American for this.
Yeah, apparently. Apparently.
Okay.
Have you ever seen the video of the kid who's just like, apparently I have never been on live television before?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Every time I say apparently, I keep thinking about that now.
Apparently. The one stuck in my head right now is the kid on the news, and it's like, man, I've never seen anything like it before. And it's like when I'm reading a book with the same exact plot as the last 12 books that I've read. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, it really is. Okay, anyways, the description for today's book is...
Beep, 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 beep. Breaking news tonight at 9. We've got two idiots on the microphone. With Bibliophiles Audiophiles News, I'm James. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Do you want me to just do it?
Okay. Please.
Okay. Since you can't talk.
Oh my gosh, I'm having such a problem reading tonight.
Okay, description is as follows. In the internet virtual reality game Buckling Swashes, Earless Erica and Black Corbin are two of the most deadly pirates to sail the online seas, and now they've met their matches, each other. But fearless Earless Erica is really just Amy, a financial analyst with little time in her life for anything but work. And Corbin is none other than the man behind the game, the programmer and the owner of the company. He's intrigued by Amy, the only buccaneer to best him in this test of digital testosterone, while she just wants to take his arrogance down a peg. But soon the two find themselves comrades in arms against a merciless rival bent on Corbin's destruction, both on the virtual high seas and in real life. Only by setting aside their differences can be local. Only by setting aside their differences can they locate the actual people behind the swaggering swashbucklers, and along the way find that love can tame even the most fearsome pirate.
I love how we both had a problem reading through this. I think it's because it's only like 4 sentences, but the sentences are a mile long.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there was no breaks in there. Okay, do you still want to do reviews because you already have them?
I have them pulled up. So you want to do at least the trigger warnings?
Okay. There are not any trigger warnings on Storygraph, so we made up our own. Violence, attempted murder, sexual content, and blood.
I feel like that's fair.
That's pretty fair, yeah.
Yeah. So the average rating, that's what I forgot, is a 3.58. I have 4 different reviews, kind of like a mixy-matchy of different numbers. So the first one I found is a 2-star. Still had MacAlister's trademark humor, but lacked any of the sophistication of her more recent works. The plot and characters were disappointingly flimsy, pedestrian, and predictable. There were still fun elements, but they failed to make up for the shoddy craftsmanship of the rest of the work. This is a 4-star, funny and raunchy and piratey. Main characters get trapped inside the VR world MMORPG of pirates. They have to find the bad guy to be able to leave. This is a 3-star. This was a very cute book and very Caprica in the way. It was ahead of its time in the virtual reality bit and the first time that I'd read something involving a sci-fi twist of this nature. And a 1-star that says no, just no. I'm definitely not in the right frame of mind for this. Too silly, way too short of a timeline. I don't care that virtual reality was longer. I'm tired of heroines who we are told are smart but don't show any evidence of such. However, I bet I would have liked it more if it was on a beach or something. This is the definition of beach read. Oh, if she was on a beach. Okay.
Yeah.
Those are those reviews. Now we go on to ours.
Take it away, James.
There's some spoilers coming up, sweetie. You better cover your ears.
All right. Do you want to start off?
My first note, which was, I think, on the first page. Let me pull. I think it was on the first page.
Oh, you brought the book and everything.
There's a reason why, and we'll get to that in a second. It was like in the first couple of pages, but it's the fact that she called her child the spawn of my loins. I laughed so hard. Because, like, honestly, we come up with stupid names for your kids sometimes.
Like pet sperm, crotch fruit, crotch goblins.
Yeah, stuff like that. So, like, I saw that and I cackled.
Spawn of my loins. I love how she carried around the peg leg in the beginning of the game. And she's like, this'll get me to the, what was it? What was she trying to get to? Captain or something?
No, not captain.
She's trying to level up in the game. And so she was like, this is obviously how I do it. And she's just carrying around a peg leg.
I mean, it was funny, but also it kind of annoyed me because I'm just like, you're not listening the game.
Yeah.
Like, that's the one thing that annoyed me a lot about her, is that she just didn't know how to play video games.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm a noob when it comes to video games.
Yeah.
But even I know that's not how you play
this
game. So, that kind of annoyed me.
Because people kept trying to talk, like, NPCs, or, like, kept trying to talk to her, and then she's like, no, I gotta collect legs, I don't have time for this. And I'm like, if you would just shut up and listen.
Yeah.
I mean, this book is from, like, 2004, 2006.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really old. Like, you can see in the very first page, is, like, publisher, and it tells you what year.
2005.
2005, okay. I was, like, dancing all the way around it.
I mean,
but that's what made this book, I love the VR aspect, because at that point in time, that was the future.
Yeah.
And now we have it. And I'm just like, that is so cool.
I don't think VR is going to be like anything similar to...
It's not going to be that, no.
I've never tried it, but I don't think it's like this.
I love it. It gives me a massive headache, but I love it.
You know what we didn't do? We didn't talk about why we chose to read this book.
I got it at McKay's in Tennessee. I also forgot to add, it was $4.99 on Kindle. It's not on KU, though.
No. But we got it for 50 cents at McKay's.
I know, because, like, we got it just because there was two of them, and the name was funny.
Blow Me Down,
yeah.
And then it had a pirate. This pirate looks straight up. So there's two different covers.
Yeah.
So there's the one we have, and then there's the one that's on Kindle. So the one we have, like, has a girl who's blonde and in this pink dress. Like, looks nothing like the female character.
Yeah, she's, like, tall and skinny and blonde.
She's not, this is blonde. She's not blonde. I'm pretty sure she's a brunette.
Yeah, she's brunette.
But then, like, the pirate that's on the book looks straight up like Captain Jack Sparrow.
No, it's a dead ringer for Jack Sparrow.
For real.
Like, just, not just his face, but, like, outfit and everything.
Well, the red pants probably not.
I'm pretty sure he wears red pants.
I think it's darker. Hold on,
Hold on.
For people, since this is an audio thing, let me describe what this guy's wearing. So he's got black boots, obviously. He's got red pants with a big black belt. It looks like he's got, like, this green scarf thing going around his waist, a white shirt, and a purple jacket. And then, like, obviously the Captain Jack Sparrow hat. And, like, the facial hair and everything. So what does you normally wear?
Gray or brown.
Yeah, that's not red, my guy.
But, like, he does have a red bandana. Though, that he does wear there.
Yeah. Well, he's got something. He's got like a...
Okay, that is literally Jack Sparrow.
It looks like Jack Sparrow.
Oh no, I dropped my phone.
No, it looks like... It's just not the outfit, but it looks straight up like
him. Yeah. Anyways.
But, yeah, we kind of thought the title was funny.
Yeah.
And we were kind of just like, we kind of need to read it. And then, like, because we both had it, we were like, we got to do it for the podcast.
Yeah, we can't pass up any book that has blow in the title. It's giving Sword Art Online.
What?
Sword Art Online.
What the hell is
anime.
that?
You watched that, didn't you?
No. The only anime I've ever seen is My Academia.
My Hero Academia?
Yeah.
You never watched... I could have sworn you watched Sword Art Online because you were talking to me about it. Because you and Dilwad watched it. Yeah.
We did watch, like, an episode or two of some other show, but I
could have
fell
sworn
asleep.
It was Sword Art Online. Anyways,
I fell asleep during it, so...
Oh, okay, well, that was the one that
I know there's another one he showed me, but, like, I fell asleep.
Yeah.
Straight up.
It's basically this, only... No, I'm pretty sure it's exactly this, now I think about it. I'm pretty sure they do magic. They have, like, hang on a minute.
Well, they don't have magic in this book. Wait.
Yeah, see? Okay, hon. Sword Art Online. The story of the first season follows the adventures of Kirito and Asuna, I'm probably butchering that, 2 players who are trapped in the virtual world. They are tasked to clear all 100 floors and defeat the final boss in order to be free from the game. It's like a huge tower, and it's got 100 floors, and every single floor has different level bosses, and you're supposed to kill them before you can get out of the game.
Yeah.
And
Makes
so
sense.
it reminds me of this because they were stuck in the game.
Yeah.
It was a virtual reality. They couldn't get out.
Yeah.
If you died in this, you died in the real world. So I was like,
Was that the case?
I'm pretty sure it implied that heavily. Or she said she didn't know.
So they didn't want to risk it, which makes sense.
This one you would know. This one you would actually die. Sorry.
Nice.
I forgot we were recording for a moment.
Yeah. You know, when she picked out her... Well, when I was reading... I think I was reading the description of it, which I normally don't.
Yeah.
But I was reading the description, and I saw that it said earless Erica, and I swear, I thought earless was going to be pronounced Earless. Like Earl. S. So like a female Earl. You know what I mean? But then she said, well, I saw Van Gogh, and he don't have an ear, so earless.
Where did Erica come from, though? Her name's Amy.
Earless Erica. So it kind of just flows.
So, yeah, but like, why didn't she go like...
She didn't want a name that sounded like her own.
That's true. I was going to say Emily, but it is kind of close to Amy. Anyways, I love the VR game concept of it because I like video games. So like, I like the VR
Me too.
aspect of it. Hate pirates. Absolutely hate pirates. You know, I love Captain Jack Sparrow, but other than that, hate pirates.
I like pirates.
Do you want to? There were so many paragraphs in this book I skipped because I just couldn't with a pirate talk anymore. I'm not
It wasn't that bad.
I hated it. I was literally having to drag myself through this book.
I was not that bad. But, you want a funny story?
Mm-hmm.
Here's a funny story. So, you know how I used to be in marching band?
Uh-huh.
Do you want to know why I joined marching band?
Why?
So, my freshman year of high school, so I was only in marching band for like 3 years. So, my sophomore, junior, and senior year. So, my freshman year of high school, I was in concert band, and they were talking about like marching band and getting people recruited for it because they wanted obviously more people because the bigger the group, it works out better in terms of competition wise and stuff like that. So they wanted more people, and they were talking about the theme. The theme for the show for my sophomore year was pirates.
Oh,
and that's the only reason why I joined.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I wanted to dress up like a pirate so bad.
Oh,
But to be honest, it was our worst show.
Because it was pirates.
Between the three. Not because it was pirates. The choreography just wasn't it.
It wasn't it, yeah.
No.
It wasn't giving.
There was like a point in time during the choreography where they were like trying out some stuff. And at one point, I don't remember if we actually did this on the actual competition field. I think we did it during practice. But he wanted us all to act like we were drunk.
Yeah, because I guess pirates do give like that. Yeah, like the drunk aspect.
It was really funny. But it just wasn't hitting.
You were all in sophomore?
I was a sophomore. Not everybody. Everyone was like mixed between freshmen and seniors.
Yeah, you're all in high school age. So like, no, not 12. 14 to 16? 18? 14, 18? Yeah, so you're asking a bunch of kids who don't drink. Seniors probably drink, but everyone else probably doesn't, to act drunk.
Yeah, that's questionable now.
Yeah. But back then, everyone was just like, nah, you're right.
It was still funny. We never did it on the field.
I had an adult tell me the other day that they started smoking weed when they were 11. And I was just like, I can't imagine.
No.
By 11, I still believe in Santa Claus.
No, I stopped believing in Santa Claus when I was 8.
Oh, I didn't. I believed in Santa Claus till I was 13.
Oh.
Listen, homeschool, okay?
Yeah.
I didn't have public.
I had a kid ruin it for me.
Oh, my mom ruined it for me. She did.
Anyways, back to the actual book,
sorry.
We could talk about Santa Claus later.
How do you, I wrote down this quote. It takes more than groping to get my motor running. And I wrote that down in quotation marks and said same. Because you're just like, foreplay, and he's like, grab you aggressively. Got it. And I'm just like, no. A little bit more than that.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of my notes, I'm pretty sure, because I kept writing it down, were just me being annoyed, and I'm like, she needs to relax and just play the damn game.
I know.
That was like the one thing that I was so annoyed with during the entire thing. I was just like,
she
can
kept
you just
getting
like
mad.
Can you just like play? Because I understand like games like that like might not have like a direction, like what's a good one, like
Zelda.
Like Zelda, I guess, where it's like a
Yeah.
story mode where you have to go through like each different thing
Certain
and stuff like
things,
that.
yeah.
Like this is
like an open world.
open world, yeah.
So you could literally, like Skyrim.
Yeah.
That's why I've never completed Skyrim. I'll get, like, I think the furthest I made it was 12 hours, and it's like an 80 to 90 hour game, because I get bored. And I'm like, I like it a direct storyline. This is where you have to go right at this moment. Because it's just open. I'm wandering around aimlessly.
Well, for me, I liked the open world stuff. I used to play this thing. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it's this open world game. It no longer exists, but it's called Free Realms.
Yes.
I used to play religiously. Like, I love that. My brother and I were like hermits during like our middle school years because that's all we would play, especially during the summer. I mean, my brother's still a hermit now.
Yeah.
But
Sorry, man. We love you.
sorry, bro. Let's be honest. Let's be real.
You're a hermit.
Although, you know what? You've grown a lot.
Yeah.
You know, but we used to play that so much, and it was like the same thing. It was like an open world, and I think you could choose between whether you wanted to be a fairy or like a person.
Yeah.
And I want to say you had to pay, like, there's different skills you can get, and the skills go from like 1 to 20, but if you don't pay, because it's free.
So kind of like,
but if
is it the Wizarding World Online, whatever that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that.
the Wizard 101.
1, 2, 1, that's what it was, yeah.
So, like, it was pretty much like that, but, like, you can do level, like, 1 through 5 of, like, the skills and stuff.
Yeah.
But you can't go more unless you pay.
Yeah.
So
that really
was,
sucks.
Yeah. We used to make our parents pay for it.
I can't complain about you saying your brother's a hermit, because I've met him on Minecraft. So,
Yeah.
I played Minecraft for, like,
And because
10
you two
years.
met, we met, so, you know, I
Yeah.
can't.
And here we are, in
Yeah,
Alabama, in a 90-degree pool house,
Yeah.
recording a podcast.
But I like that, because it reminded me back to those days, and I really wish Free Roams was, like, a thing still.
Yeah.
I want to, like, play it for nostalgia.
Kind of like Club Penguin.
Yes, it's similar like that, too.
Yeah.
Kind of. Except this, not as questy. You know,
Yeah.
like Wizard 101 and, like, Free Realms, there was more, like, quests involved and stuff. Club Penguin, there weren't no quests. You were just having a good time.
I was a Yeovil girl myself. You don't
Yeovil?
know what that is? It was on Facebook.
Yeovil?
It's basically like IMVU, but like they
Oh.
all look like pop figures. Yeah.
Okay.
I was into that forever. I don't know why. It's just a bunch of perverts. So like,
Nice.
yeah, like I was into that forever. I felt like I joined Facebook when I was like 9 for Farmville, but then found Yeovil. And my dad, at his house, he gave us like unlimited internet access so we could do whatever we wanted. And I got in some stuff. I got in some... almost got kidnapped a time or two.
Ooh, spicy.
Spicy, but yeah, Yeovil was my jam. That, I regret that.
Free Realms was my thing. My brother was more into, like, Wizard 101, but we both really loved
Yeah.
Free Realms.
I really wish I got more into Wizard 101 because I feel like now I would love it. But I don't even know if it's around anymore. Do you?
I think it is.
You think so? Okay. I need to try that because that sounds like something I'd be
The
interested
only
in.
thing is you'd still have to, like, pay for portions of it, and that's kind of...
That's really annoying.
Yeah.
It's like League of Legends. Like, you can't,
Yeah.
like, expand.
Unless
Whatever
you
that
got
word.
pay.
You can't level up without you pay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, how do you say the old lady's name? Renata?
Yeah.
You said Renata? That's what I said too. I knew she was the villain in, like, the first few chapters.
Really?
Yeah.
So, like, when I fill up a page and I have gaps, I'll add stuff.
Add stuff in
So,
it.
at one point in time, I did write Renata be shady.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether that was around that time when I got to whatever part of the book it was,
Yeah.
or if that was towards the
I
end.
wrote,
but I did agree she was pretty shady.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My 5th note is Old Lady Renata is the villain. And then my next note is I'm having to drag myself through it.
Really? I kind of liked it.
I hated it so bad.
I liked it.
It was just the pirate. If it's like occasional pirate talk, I'm okay with it. But it was just every other word, and I was just like wanting to beat my head against a wall. I didn't like
liked
Corbin
it.
at first.
I'm
either.
a romance reader, so, like...
You're changing me. I do like romance. I've obviously written. I
Yeah.
have obviously. You know what? Lola Faust. I was saying I've honestly read a lot of romance, between Lola Glass and Lola Faust.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all dinosaurs. GM Fairy. I know. What did I say? I was thinking
You
GM
said
Fairy.
Lola Glass.
I didn't mean Lola Glass. I meant GM Fairy.
But
yeah,
Lola Glass is in there too.
Yeah, that too. But
I
all
can get
three of
you
those, I've read some romance.
Oh, can't forget Ashley Poston.
Oh my gosh, she's releasing a new book soon. I'm down for it. I love Ashley Poston. Anyways, I don't like Corbin.
Really?
He's childish and seems controlling.
I liked him.
I hated him. I was just like, shut up. Because at some point, he was like, I don't remember. I didn't write down what it was. But he was just griping at her about everything she was doing wrong. And I'm like, she's never played a video game before. Shut up.
I did feel like he was like that.
I just felt like he was childish and mean.
I kind of liked it. I like the whole impish kind of behavior.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that says a lot.
Yeah. That's why I'm single.
That explains a lot about your exes. I'm just kidding. No, I like that occasionally, but this wasn't doing it for me. There's something about him that just gave me the ick. He reminded me of like 3 of my 4 exes.
Oh.
He really did, and it was making me so mad.
Was one of them our mutual ex?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, we're from Alabama. We all date the same people.
Except I dated him before I moved here.
Yeah. I dated him before you moved here, too.
Yeah.
My next note is, I hate pirate talk.
I don't think it was that obnoxious.
I think I have at least 4 notes in here talking about how much I hate the pirate talk.
But, like, when you said that to me, I was just like, it ain't that bad. Like, I was, like, expecting it to be a lot worse than it was, and it wasn't that bad.
There was some stuff that I didn't know what it was or what it meant, and I had to Google it to see what it meant.
Did you know what the word verboten meant?
No.
It's the German word for forbidden.
Is it?
Because it's not pirate, it's German.
Why are they throwing German stuff in there?
Because it's Amy. She's sophisticated.
Oh,
she don't know how to play video games.
That's right.
So
there was a bunch of stuff that I just didn't understand. They did have a lot of references to other pirate stuff, especially the VeggieTales pirate song. Have you ever heard that one?
Which one?
We are the pirates who don't do anything. You don't know that song? Can I play it?
I'm trying to think, because like the only songs I can really think of right now is His Cheapest Burger.
Lie at home.
Everybody's got a water buffalo.
But it's like one of my favorite episodes. It was in the I was a VeggieTales kid. It's on the Jonah's episode or movie, where he gets swallowed by a whale because God's telling him to go talk to people, and he's like, "No, bro." Here it is.
It's time for Silly Songs with Lanny, the part of the show where Lanny comes out and sings a silly song. Joining Larry,
Beautiful.
Grape, and Mr. Lopez together with the infamous gang
I'll just play a little bit.
the pirates who don't do anything. We are the pirates who don't do anything. We just stay at home and lie around.
That was it. She just said we're the pirates who don't do anything, and it was like it's like that song, "We Are the Pirates." I was just like, oh my gosh, I love that. That was my childhood. That was probably my favorite part in the entire book, which is the forward VeggieTale reference.
I don't know. I liked it, and like I kind of liked it. I hate that you don't like it, but you know it's fine. We're all entitled to our own opinions.
You usually don't like the books that I like, so suck it.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
it's fair, I guess.
I love Jack Sparrow. Like we didn't have TV growing up, so it was whatever movie my stepdad rented at the video store. No, we didn't have a Blockbuster, bro.
Really?
No, we had the movie factory in the old town that we used to live in. Yeah, and it was like a movie. It was just this big room, and it had shelves of movies, and so Todd would go rent them, and he always would rent anything Fast and Furious, anything Pirates of the Caribbean, and there's another series that he really, really loved. I forgot what it was. But if we weren't watching any of those, we were watching his old racing tapes, because he had a box full of them. He used to be a dirt track racer, and so he would pull them out and sit like this in front of the TV and just watch it, and I'm just like, I'd rather go outside. But I've watched a lot of Pirates of the Caribbean.
I've only just recently, within the last year, seen Pirates of the Caribbean. Like,
which one?
All of them.
Okay, I was about to say, did you only watch the first one? What's wrong with you?
I watched all of them. That's because one of my colleagues was making fun of me because I had never seen, like, there's so many movies I've never seen.
Yeah, that was one of the episodes.
And they were just like,
why do I keep saying episode?
He was just like, I'm giving you homework. And I'm like, okay, bet.
You're from the north? You've never seen movies? What else is wrong with you?
There's a lot. There's a lot.
99 problems.
You can ask my dad, and he'll tell you that, like, what else is wrong with me. And he's going to be like, well, it started back in 1997.
When you were born.
Yes. Anyways, at one point, I was just like, I really hated how they kept, like, teasing, like, the smut scenes, though.
Yes.
They kept teasing, and I, like, literally wrote, we really need smut, stop teasing. And then, like, the note right after that is smut with a little smiley face.
I got what I wanted.
Oh, but then I kind of...
Didn't they only do it, like, once in the book?
They did it a couple times.
It wasn't much. If there was a lot of smut, this would have made it way more enjoyable for me.
Yeah.
I'm getting to the point, you've ruined me, I'm getting
You're
to
welcome.
the point now where I can't read a book unless it has a decent amount of smut in it. Yeah, thank you for that. You ruined me.
I do love that they got married, because, like, the whole, like,
I know.
concept, too, with the, game is if you get married to another player in the game, you share their, like, inventory.
Yeah.
So, like, if he had something in his
Especially
inventory,
for
she'd
the blockade.
be with the blockade they had where she couldn't go out and get supplies. Like, if he had the supplies in his inventory, she can get it. So I really love that they got married. I'm like, I hate that, like, they were kind of, like, forced to get married, kind of. But at the same time, I'm really happy they did.
Like, they like each other. They obviously have great chemistry at this point in the book. And then she's like, I'm not getting married. I'm already divorced. And I'm like, bro, it's a game.
It's a game. It's not real.
Do you know how many Minecraft husbands I've had? My brother, he's never one of them. But I've married James like 5 times in Minecraft.
Did you get divorced, though?
Yes.
Like the last time you got married?
No, actually.
Oh, so you're still married?
Listen, me and James were like married on Minecraft. We put our beds beside each other.
Spicy.
Anyway, so yeah. And then I met one of my exes at church, and I went back to my dad's, and I was like, would you be mad at me if I dated a guy at IRL? And he was like, no. I was like, okay, great, thanks. And that was it. Like, I didn't talk to him for like months after that.
What was I going to say? Oh, and then the other really sweet thing that I thought was really sweet in the game, when she, like, I don't know if she was going to sleep or if she, like, just woke up and, like, Corbin would be there, and he said, you're my wife and I want to be sleeping next to you.
Yeah.
I thought that was really
That
sweet.
was really sweet. I did like that, yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. I did kind of like him more towards the end. Just like the first 75% of the book I did.
I liked him kind of from the beginning, like the first second, especially since, like, so, like, you customize your characters, and he initially was a blonde man.
Yeah, and then he took it off.
Because she was just like, I don't like that, and he changed himself for her, which, I mean, you shouldn't have to change yourself to get approval from, like, someone else.
Red flag.
Yeah. But
could he see her all along? Because I know she created a character, but it never mentioned her taking her character off. Did she ever do that? Or did he always love her character?
I think he really liked her personality.
Yeah,
you know?
So that way the character didn't matter.
Remember if she made herself and her character look like herself.
I think it mentioned that she tried to make it as much like her as she could.
Yeah.
But even then, that's not going to be super accurate.
Yeah.
It made me really mad how Corbin and Holder were so unsure about the game scenario because they made the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're just like, oh, we don't know what to do. Let's try this. Let's, maybe we'll get out of the game if we do this. I'm like, you created the game.
Yeah, but they were more on the other side of it because they weren't. The game was like VR, but there was like another version of the game, like the online internet version of it.
Yeah.
So kind of like the way Free Realms was.
Yeah.
So the VR version of it, their friend Paul.
Yeah, but how far-fetched could it be from what they created? Because they created it with Paul before Paul went off.
Jump ship.
Yeah.
Or did they fire him?
Both.
Kind of.
Like yeah.
But
because he wanted it to be something different, and then they didn't, so they kind of like 2 shares over 1 kind of deal, yeah.
I think they probably understood parts of the concept, but, like, it's not their main focus, so they didn't understand everything. And with it being, technically, if we're talking about this being in the sense of it being in 2005,
yeah,
it would still technically be, like, a new form of gaming. So, like, they might not understand it completely.
I get that. I don't think it mentioned if this was, like, the first VR game. It may have. But, like, I still love the VR aspect of it. Especially with it being 2005.
Yeah.
Like, Bro, I was barely potty trained when this book came out, and I'm just like, how could they tell that VR was going to be a thing one day? Like, when this book came out, not this one, that one, when that book came out, people were probably like, man, that's so weird, that's never going to happen. And now their kids are playing with VR headsets.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, the Oculus and the Quest and stuff like that. I'm just like, bro, that's so wild.
You know, I was going to say, I was potty trained by 2005. But then I realized that might not 100% be true, because I used to pee my pants in kindergarten.
I flooded the toilet in kindergarten one time. Does that count?
You didn't piss your pants, though.
No, but I did get pissed water all over me because it overflowed.
Yeah, but I peed.
Oh, no, I don't. I peed the bed a lot growing up because, this TMI, you can leave this, I don't care. I used to pee the bed a lot because in my dream, I would get up and go to the bathroom. Because my bedroom was right beside the bathroom. Yeah, I did that until I was like probably 9, maybe even almost 10. Because my body would be like, hey, you gotta pee. And I'd be like, bet. So I'd get up to go use the bathroom and not actually get up. And I'm just like, bro, what?
You see, I was scared to use the bathroom. And this is going to sound so stupid. But I don't know I think it was a dream. But I had a dream where we had like snack time or whatever in kindergarten.
Yeah.
And we got like those cardboard cartons of milk.
Yeah.
And in my dream, I spilled it down the sink. And the sink transformed. Because like the kindergarten classroom had the bathroom like attached to it.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really cool for the school.
Yeah.
But the sink transformed into a washing machine that started dancing. And it freaked me out.
So you were terrified of bathrooms after this?
Yeah, using the bathroom like at school specifically.
Oh my gosh.
So I
You
pissed
just
my
held it?
pants a couple times in kindergarten.
Oh, that's so sad. I bet you was embarrassed when you did that.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hmm.
At least it was at the end of the day. Like, it was in the middle of the day, so I didn't have to worry about, like,
Being covered in pee.
being
You went
covered
home.
in pee.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, it was just that. And then, you know, I got to hold my teacher's hand because she'd have to escort me to my mother to be like, she peed her pants.
Here.
Yeah. She was really sweet. I hope she's still alive. She was kind of old when I had her.
That's a weird turn.
She was really sweet.
Yeah.
Anyways, enough about me pissing my pants in kindergarten.
Enough me about being a bedwetter. I knew Renata was fishy.
Oh, you want an ick?
Yeah.
Finger sucking.
Ooh, yeah, I meant to write that down and I didn't.
No.
No, like, especially because they're in the pirate age and you don't know
Where their hands have
where
been.
their hands have been. They don't have running water, I'm presuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when she took a bath, it had to be buckets of hot water.
Did she? Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Yeah.
How did they even get the hot water?
Boil it. You gotta
With
go
what?
outside. A stove.
Did they have a stove?
I mean, it was like probably gas, but not electric.
Or coals? Maybe.
It could have been coals. Yeah, have you never seen a wood burning oven? I kind of want
Not
one
in
just for
person.
the aesthetic. Oh my god, they're beautiful. I love them. I kind of want one, but like, what would I do with it?
Where would you put it?
I don't. Where my stove is now, I would get rid of my electric stove and use, just
Wood burning?
I'm terrified of fire, but I would use that. The same girl who can't even light a candle and makes her husband do it because I'm scared I'm going to burn myself.
Well, the one and only time I've ever tried burning one of my candles, I did catch my fingernail on fire.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
That was really fun because I remember, like, I was using the wrong kind of lighter, first of all. That was
A
my bad.
A big lighter.
No, yeah, like one of those little
Yeah.
big lighters instead of the one with the stem.
Yeah, I only use the stem.
You're supposed to use a stem for those because I tilted it and, like, apparently fire stays upright.
Yeah.
So when you tilt it, the fire just was like, instead of
Zoom.
going, it just went, psh, and then my fingernail was really long, so it caught on fire.
Oh.
And I just looked at it for a second, and I'm like, that's not good. And I was at a sink, because I was going to light it, just do like the whole aesthetic thing, take a bath, have
with
like,
a candle,
yeah. So I was in the bathroom at least, so I had the sink right there. So I just immediately turned the water on, and I got really scared. I kept blowing on my fingernails, because I'm like, what if it catches fire all of a sudden again? Like, I suddenly combust or something.
like those candles that we used for your birthday one time.
Oh,
and then me and you were terrified of them, and Nick's like, are they supposed to do that?
Were they?
I don't know. They just kept they were like fizzle candles. Like every time you blew them, they
Or like
reignite.
trick candles or something
yeah.
like that, yeah.
I don't know. They were weird. I didn't mean to buy that kind. This book became better when the pirate stuff went away. When it was like back to real life.
Was it?
And it was for me. And then they met, and then the kid's like, are you even my new dad? Heck yeah, because she's all about technology.
I thought she was really bratty, though.
I did too.
I'm just like,
How old was she?
girl,
Like 14?
somewhere around
Like
there.
really young.
13, 14 maybe.
I'll tell you what, I smarted off to my mom one time and she threw a pan at me. Never did it again. I'm probably not going to throw a pan at my kid, but probably something of the equal measure. Just to, teach him the fear of God. But no,
But
she was like very extra.
I didn't like that.
I don't like
I'm
kids.
just like,
It's really
you need
funny. I don't like kids in books, but I have 2 kids. And I have 3 kid siblings. But every time I get to a book and it's got a kid, I'm just like, shut up and go away. Like, just leave. Stop talking.
I wouldn't mind it, but like with her being as like bratty as she was and very like entitled, and I hated that.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that. And then like when she just like full on, because she like, oh wait, there was a note I had. So like there was, obviously they had sex.
Yeah.
Like in the game, right?
Yeah.
And after her mom finally got released from the game, after
Yeah.
they'd been trapped, right? Her daughter somehow knew that she had sex with him.
Yeah, because she was like, did you meet anybody? She's like, yeah. She's like, did you meet a guy? So, just grilling her about it. And then she was like, oh my God, did you have sex? And I'm just like, you're 14, shut up.
Why, how would you know? Why would you know?
Why would you want to ask your mother
That.
Yeah.
And
like-
then she full on just like jumped into like his bed after he got back from the hospital because he was attacked, which that whole situation gave me anxiety.
Yeah.
Like the same as the book swap where they were breaking into Paul's house.
Yeah.
Which good for them though, because they broke in and they saved
Saved somebody.
What's his name? Actually Corbin?
Yes. Yeah. Corbin and Holder, because I think they went by their real names.
Okay, so because like Paul kidnapped Corbin and
Yeah.
had him tied up.
Yeah.
And so like I'm glad they broke in. But like
Yeah,
that
'cause
gave
she
me so
went-
much anxiety.
She went to like the headquarters and like Holder like saw her and was like,
Yeah.
oh my God, it's you. And then they like started looking for him. Went to his house. He wasn't there. The police didn't believe him.
Yeah.
They found him at Paul's house, which I don't know how they found Paul's house. I don't remember that.
Well, they worked together, so they probably had to file with his like information.
That's true. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, because they were like co-owners.
And with him being like as high up as he was, I'm sure they went to each other's houses.
probably.
You'd
Yeah.
think.
But I think Holder was probably my favorite character. Because just Amy and Corbin were annoying to me. They were just so... I'm sorry, but they were annoying.
I liked it.
I didn't like it. Sorry, I have this.
But yeah, that's what I was gonna go with. Like, because like he was attacked and stuff and kidnapped, and
Yeah.
then like when he's got home from the hospital, he's in bed, and like Tara, the daughter, she just jumps in bed with him, and he's just like, "Are you gonna be my new stepdad?" And I'm like,
I
"Hey,
hate when kids
what's
do
it?
that in books.
You're the audacity."
Are you
like-
my new daddy?
And then like,
stop.
oh, and then she was just like, "He's got a lot of money," and I'm
Yeah.
like, "Can you shut up?"
Like, he makes video games. He owns his own company. He makes money. Daddy? I'm just like,
Stop.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I did
that
like that
little-
he proposed to her at the end again.
I did like
I
that.
want you to
I
be
wrote
my
that. I
wife
love
for
the-
real.
I love the ending.
That was really cute.
That was really sweet.
But I will say, Kindle has got me ruined now though, because I can't sit down and physically read
Yeah.
physical books anymore.
I can, but I don't like it because my daughter keeps yanking my bookmarks out of my book, and I won't dog ear it. I don't care. I'm not committing the forbidden sin.
I ended up, even though I spent 50 cents on this book, I still bought the Kindle version to get me through it.
How could you? No, I'm just kidding. You drive a lot.
And it works really well for
Yeah.
driving.
Especially with the Alexa reading thing.
It's hard to listen to audiobooks if I'm focusing on like anything else, like at work.
Yeah.
But like if I'm driving and I'm only focusing on driving or playing Sims.
I'm excited to try that because my new AirPods will be here tomorrow. I'm stoked.
It's so nice. I love it.
I'm so ready.
But it was so convenient. So like I got through it a hell of a lot faster doing
Yeah.
it audio and Kindle wise than
Yeah.
actually physically reading the book. But the reason why I brought the book, because we usually don't bring the book,
I know, it's weird.
is because there's a business card that was left in there.
Let me read it.
I don't know if this company exists anymore.
I was going to say, oh my gosh, it's from Tennessee. But I remember we bought this book in Tennessee, so
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense. Wow. Oh, it's a caterer.
Yeah.
Ooh, they got hotels in all these places?
Should we shout out this caterer service?
I don't know if they want to be associated with this podcast. I
That's
really
fair.
Don't want to be sued,
That's fair.
especially since it would be coming out of our pockets since we're not doing this for money.
That's fair. Yeah. Well, if you know you left your catering business card in in a blow me down book,
Let me see. You work in Nashville.
which is where we bought the book.
Yeah, we bought the book in Nashville. You have hotels in like 12 different countries.
We
right?
found your business card.
Yeah. Is this a hotel?
I don't know if it's a hotel. It might just be where the company's located.
Maybe.
It might be it seems like it's a big company.
It says hotels on the back, so I'm assuming so. Anyways, we're so sidetracked. I gave this book a 3 out of 5.
Oh, that's still high for how much you hated
That's
it.
still really high for me. Yeah, I almost dropped it down to a 2, but it was okay. I just can't stand pirate talk, but good story. We'll never read again.
Really?
Yeah. Nope.
Okay.
Can't find it.
So I gave it a 4.25.
Is that your highest rating yet? No.
I've done 5s.
Have you?
I have. You
Oh.
keep forgetting.
I know.
But 4.25, I thought it was funny. I thought it was cute. I love pirates, but I did think that the female main character was
Sucked.
slightly annoying.
Yeah, she's very annoying.
Just purely because she didn't know how to play video games. And, like, I
Yeah.
get it because she's a mom.
That,
she's
and
an
she
adult
was,
and all
like,
that stuff.
uptight about
And very,
everything.
very uptight.
I think it was maybe because her career. Was she a lawyer or something?
She was very career-oriented and
Yeah.
not very attentive to her daughter. That was the other thing I didn't like
Is
about
that
her.
why she got a divorce? Is because her career?
I don't think it mentioned.
I don't know. She may have been widowed.
I think
don't know.
the dad just wasn't really, like, focusing on the kid.
Yeah.
I think
Her,
he was like an
yeah.
actor too.
Yeah. Was she
So-
an actor?
Not her. He was
Yeah.
an actor.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So he was an actor, so he was focusing more on his,
His career.
his career.
Yeah.
But she was also very career focused too.
Yeah.
So
I think that's why she was so uptight, and that's why the daughter was like pushing the game on her, saying, "You need to try it. You need to relax.
You need to relax.
You need to relax." My buzzwords are pirate, HEA, hopeful, and funny.
And mine were funny, cute. I like pirates. Annoying main female character.
Annoying main female
Or
character.
it's FMC. Female main
Yeah.
character. Yeah. That's that. That's it for me.
That's it for me, Chief. All right, so we will see you guys in the next episode later on in the week, probably. And don't forget, October 14th, the Summerton Book Fest in Summerton. Wow. I
Alabama,
almost forgot
yeah.
where it was, yeah.
Could you imagine?
It starts at 9 a.m. We'll be there. We'll have a booth. We're going to try to have some merch and maybe meet some people. Be pretty lit.
Lit.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, so we have an email at biblioaudiopod
Yeah.
at gmail.com. So you can email
recommendations and ratings.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
I can't talk tonight.
And then Instagram is at Biblio Audio Podcast. And you can check that out because it's dope.
It's there.
Yeah.
We're very tired and sweaty. But this heat ain't it right now.
No.
It's like 105 degrees every day and we're dying.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see you guys at the end of the week.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.